What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? A surprise last second stream. I want to welcome all of you guys in here. Today is The Last of Us Part 2 release date. I want to just play through the first hour of the game, but I really kind of wanted to address kind of a whole bunch of other things. I just feel like people are way all over the place on this, and I just woke up. I intended to wake up and finish doing my collectible guides. I have got a long way to go. I've got 102 collectibles in the first two main chapters of the game. So I'm not going to continue my story, but I'm going to start a new game. I am going to switch it to Survivor because you know what? I'm going to play through, I think, stream this a lot. I think I might try to maybe do speed runs and the encounters and get really kind of good at the game. When finally the grounded mode patch comes out, I'll do a full walkthrough on it. This difficulty is not recommended for your first playthrough. Are you sure you want to proceed? All right. So I have played it on very light mode is my main playthrough, okay? And the reason for that, as you guys are trophy hunters know, I'm trying to find the collectibles. I am trying to locate things. I'm trying to make videos. I am trying to piece all of those tiny little clips, all 1,000 of them, into little videos. So I have to play it on very light just because I have to. My struggle isn't the encounters, it's the finding of the objects. So this is gonna be fun because I'm on I guess the third main chapter of the game. We could change the difficulty at any time too, which is kind of cool. I'm just gonna play through the first hour of this game. Now, warning. Sony did not provide me a copy with this game even to this day. Although it's not unusual that I get it after launch sometimes. But I bought this game myself from eBay. Any one of you all could have done it as well. It was just a public auction on eBay. I saw it. I bought it, and it showed up on my house a few days ago. So that's the story. This is no Sony loves me kind of situation because, quite frankly, I would say the opposite is true. So let's go ahead. Probably don't need the overlay today. Cam. I'm sorry, Cam. I'm not apologizing.
Just supposed to take her to the fireflies and walk away. You go halfway across the country with someone. She needed her immunity to mean something. Maybe I was starting to buy into that old cure business. Maybe I just wanted to do right by her. And then we made it. We found the firefly. Because of her, they were actually going to make a cure. The only catch, it would kill her. Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing? I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Jesus Christ, Joe. What do you do?
I saved her. Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you.
Cover the exit. Don't let him get away.
That's that's a lot. What does Ellie know?
I told her they just ran some tests. I told her her immunity meant nothing.
And she believed you?
I didn't say otherwise.
We should head back.
All right, chat. Not quite the dramatic opening the first game had with, you know, fire and death. Let's just take a moment here. An E3 pan. I'm telling you guys, game is gorgeous. Like, I don't see any, like, anti-aliasing or anything. The edges are smooth. The light, I mean, it's not obviously ray tracing, but I don't know what kind of illumination they've used in this game, but it looks really, really good. Of course, Seattle is a very kind of rainy and sometimes gray, but certainly beautiful. Although this isn't Seattle. Where are we? We're in Jackson. We will go to Seattle next. I keep saying Seattle because, like, all the gameplay stuff I've seen in trailers. It's either Jackson or Seattle. This is PS6. No, God, my God, look at this. I mean, this is just... I mean, just look when the light transitions from, like, dark to well, it's really hard to tell. I have to be more in the dark myself. But, like, when you're in the dark, like, just the difference between the dark areas, I'm sorry, I got to just drool a little bit over this. I mean, it's really incredible. A lot of games you'll have, like blocky areas in the shadow details. There's Jackson. All right, so I'm going to talk about a few different things here. One, there's a photo mode, which I programmed through my button thing, so I didn't have to hit the options button to do it, so I could just hit L3, R3, which I think should always be the default. But it turns out that at some points in this game, I get scared and jumpy that I accidentally panic and hit both L3 and R3 at the same time, so I might have to change that back. One thing, I like the Uncharted 4 photo mode a little better because you can change the time of day. But yeah, I mean, it has like the normal stuff, brightness, sharpness, saturation is always a fun one to play with. I'm kind of good at that. I apply saturation to some of my YouTube thumbnails to maybe get a little bit more extra pop. It'd so much easier if I was in Photoshop. All right, so speaking of, I want to address, Jeff, I know you're going to hate me. Can we just address this real quick? Spoilers. There was a spoiler. I'm sure a lot of spoilers out in the world. One spoiler that I heard of, I have long passed. So that's it. That's all I'm going to say. Like, so basically, I have no idea what's going to happen in the final 20 hours of the game. An example of the pathing here, it kind of gives you alternate paths, but they always take you to the same place. It gives you a little bit more sense of openness, gives you a little bit more width and depth to the scene. Also, we got to shout out Gustavo's music. The soundtrack in this game, mwah, it is beautiful. Just the transition from dark to white, like it doesn't just blind you. Sometimes the light will just like be too overpowering. This is copyright music. Although Gustavo, the composer, allows its use. It got flagged in the last, or not the Last of Us. In what was that other game he did? Death Stranding, right? The music in Death Stranding. I remember. No, was that Gustavo in Death Stranding? No, that was somebody else. I'm getting my composers mixed up. Identify yourself before approaching gate. All right, we'll do that. Guys, I'm only going to play through basically just the first hour, maybe a little bit longer, depending where we're at. Because I do need to get back to my collectible guides. I got a long way to go. Speaking of the collectible guides, I have Jackson and Seattle Day 1 up on the channel. There's a new thing. If you know how I like to put the timestamps in the description? Well, there's a new thing where if you hover over the little progress bar at the bottom of a YouTube video, the scroll bar basically, it'll actually show you which subchapter you're in. And you can actually visually see, like if you just want to click forward into the video, you can visually see where the next section starts. It's really kind of cool. I'm talking over this, I'm sorry.
I'll take you to the grave if I have to.
There's a lot of talking in this game. Is my PlayStation loud? Let me turn my headphones off. Yep. You know why it's loud is because it's constantly loading in new assets, new data. The game takes about, at least for me, about a minute and a half to load in from the chapter select screen. And if you skip cutscenes even, if you die, it doesn't take that. You can respawn relatively quickly. It's kind of quiet here. I don't want to turn this up all the way because then you're going to get blasted.
Hello? Ellie?
Just want to say what up, Trophy Club members. I see ya. No, I didn't beat it. I'm a long way from beating it. I do have to get back to this. I just got this a couple days ago. I bought it off eBay. And I need to make collectible guides. But I just woke up, so I need to...
Jesus. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I tried knocking, but
Hey,
Yeah, Joker, they're really pushing the hardware in the PS4. That's why it sounds like
what's
a
up,
jet.
Joel?
just checking in.
Joel. Like, yeah, I got nothing else to
Watching.
do.
You know, talking about how impressed they are with you and how well you're helping out.
It's good.
Tommy and I went out riding the other day, and he he told me a joke, and I thought about you.
Oh, Cody, Cyberpunk is delayed? I didn't see that. Like I said, I just woke up.
Oh shoot, no, I forgot it. Something about a clock. How do you?
Joel, it's pretty late and I gotta get up in a few hours.
Yeah. I know. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Just I want to show you something. Just give me 1 second.
What's this?
Some folks call this thing here a guitar.
Funny.
You want to hear something?
Okay.
Okay.
The install size, I think, is 40 something. It's 20 to
Promise
start
me
the game.
that you won't laugh.
I won't laugh. I won't.
I'm trusting you.
New mechanic. We get to play the guitar. Basically, QuickTime events, right? Although I don't know if you're timed.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Everything I have found here, I'm not found by myself. Try and sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me. All my stolen missing parts, I've no need for any more. 'Cause I believe, and I believe 'cause I can see our future days, days of you and me.
Oh, so pretty. There are moments in this game that makes me cry. I just want to tell you guys that right now. And I'm still only like less than 25% into the game.
There you go.
Well, that didn't suck.
Yeah, there is a
I'll
download
take
disc gonna
what
play
I can
this.
get.
Gus, thank you so much for the super chat. It says, can't wait to play. Thanks for sharing, B-Man. Yeah, I'm only going to share the first hour.
She's yours.
This is a lot of the transition, what happened between the two games.
No. I don't know the first thing
I
about this.
promised that I'd teach you.
In
how
fact,
to
we're
play.
still in the past right now, technically. You can see her
did.
bite still. She's got it bandaged. It's not tattooed.
So what do you say, tomorrow night, first lesson?
Deal.
I don't have any buttons I can hit here, Gus, for you.
Okay.
How about I give you a high?
Okay.
Do you remember the joke?
What is the downside to eating a clock?
Oh my God, this is so beautiful.
It's time consuming.
That's so dumb.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, what a beautiful moment.
Good night, kiddo.
Broccoli, see you, brother. Yeah, this is just kind of a wake-up stream for me before I get into my collectible. Megan, the Chapter 2 guide took me 5 hours to edit. Just, there was 83 collectibles in Chapter 2. I needed a little palate cleanser before I hopped back in and started looking for them things again. All right, so there we go. Now we got the title screen. So instead of, Sarah dying in your arms, it ends in a different emotional way.
Shit. Hey,
Morning.
sorry, I totally overslept. Just give me a minute and I'll get dressed.
I heard you had quite a night after I left.
She kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina. She didn't mean anything by it.
I was talking about your fight with Seth. Wait. You kissed Dina?
Oh,
Oops.
I thought this.
We're broken up 1 week and you make a move on my girl?
No. She was probably just trying to make you jealous. I would never. Oh, fuck, this is awkward.
I'm messing with you, man. I don't care. Get dressed.
Install for me, Jenga Balls, is 22 minutes from the time I put my disc in.
It's kind of fucked up you did that.
Get your stuff together. We're already late.
All right, so collectibles. I don't know if I can really. There's anything I can show you here.
That's fine.
I can't access that menu. All right, so I want to talk about the accessibility mode. You guys are. I'm presuming most of you guys are trophy hunters, and there are a lot of accessibility options that are going to make finding the collectibles easier. I have got to tell you to do everything you can to avoid actually using it. There's two that you could use. I use it because, listen, I got to bust out these trophy guides, and I can tell you that it really kind of ruins it a little bit. I'm going to have to play through a whole fresh game. But high contrast display, you're blue, enemies are red, things you can interact with are yellow. So bottles and ammo and collectibles. So I do have that on, actually. And then there's also an audio cue somewhere. I forget where it is. An audio cue glossary, the different noises you can hear. I'm looking for a specific one. Magnification. Oh, there's another one where you can hear the collectible. I'm not going to go search for it. There's a whole lot of menus. So basically, what you can do is turn it on and turn it off by hitting swiping left on the touchpad, which is kind of cool because you could do that. So if you are visually impaired and maybe there's a section that maybe it's just too dark, maybe you're in a sewer or a tunnel, or maybe you're swimming or something. But yeah, by the way, Ellie swims. Which you guys hopefully know because there was a trailer, like 2 minutes of her swimming. So anyways, as you can see, when you turn on this mode, and you start looking for collectibles, you're just going to be tempted to turn it on. And ultimately what's going to happen is you're just going to eventually start playing through large sections of the game with it turned on. So don't do it. I'll have guides if you want to play through the game and then come back and get the collectibles. Or you can use those the accessibility cheaters, I like to call them. But it is
Joel up?
really cool that they allow the accessibility options to exist.
That sucks.
Yep. Can't imagine they got much sleep.
Oh yeah, there is a PS3.
Shut up. It's just about to get up.
There's also a copy of
I
Jack and
was.
Daxter there too.
You got everything?
Yes.
But I'm not here to like spoil all the little surprises. I will leave a lot of that.
Heads up. You're the talk of the town this morning.
Damn right I am.
What?
Let me see if I got this right. You kissed Dina.
She kissed me.
Her face looks different. She's 4
Which
years
triggered
older.
Seth to call you a not so nice word.
She's not a child.
Yep.
Then Joel decked him,
More of a push.
and then you got mad at Joel. That part confused me.
It was a strange night, man.
Sounds exciting.
Albert, what's up, buddy?
Maria wants a word with you.
All right,
Where
so
is she?
another thing you guys really are going
Just
to
about
hear
Seth.
No clue.
is the audio from the surrounding people. It feels really
Where's your
alive.
fucking loyalty?
Excuse me?
And I can't go back to the PS3 Last of Us, like, or even the remastered. This is a solid 30 frames per second. On the PS4
Hey,
Pro,
so-
I think it's 1440p.
We're okay, right?
You and me? Yeah, of course.
Dina and I are done.
I know. It's just, I don't want you to think.
Ellie, we're cool. Promise.
Thanks.
Hey, I get a chance to show you guys a couple collectibles here. There's one over here. If you guys watch my guide, I uploaded it 4 hours ago. These are trading cards. So basically, instead of comic books, we're collecting trading cards. Which makes sense because, you know, comic books when Ellie was, I don't know, how old was she? 14 or whatever in the original? Now she's playing collectible card games.
Hey, Ellie.
Sorry, you call me? Hey, buddy. How you doing? Hey, if you subscribe to my channel, I'll pet you. Yeah? Oh, yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy.
Yeah, get a good scratch.
Why is her head less round? You... She's 19. She aged.
Hey. Hey.
Hey, Jesse.
Oh, hi.
Also, there's a lot. I should turn the motion. There's a lot of motion blur. You can turn it off. Another collectible over here. This is a what they call an artifact. You can see it's got a check mark, which means I've already collected it on a previous playthrough. Collectibles will carry over between save files. They immediately save as soon as you pick one up. If you guys think this even looks remotely good on a YouTube stream, you should actually play it. YouTube has a lot of compression, especially with dark areas, because there's so much data in dark, high contrast areas that it starts to kind of block out, pixelate it.
Want to grab some breakfast?
No. Where's Maria?
In the back.
Excuse me.
A lot more animations with the characters as well.
Seth's got something he wants to say to you.
I don't want to hear what that bigot has to say.
Do it for me. Please.
Fine.
Seth.
I'm only streaming at a 10K bit rate as well, which is higher than what you would get on Twitch, but
Hey,
even still.
look, last night I was drinking too much.
He must have been at my stream last night.
Sure.
I'm trying to say I'm sorry. Maria tells me that you and Dina are headed out.
I don't know if there's a max, Ollie. I can only go up to 20
Some sandwiches.
due to my internet bandwidth.
Your steak.
Yes, a scene with a lot of shadows like this would be harder for YouTube to,
Yeah. Well,
or any compression.
be safe out there.
Yep.
I don't know, Guns. I
I
haven't
appreciate that.
seen one.
What you got there?
Bigot sandwiches.
Smells good.
They're yours.
You sure?
It's fine.
Let me walk you out.
Okay.
The one thing I will say about this game is you guys are very familiar with The Last of Us and basically Naughty Dog's formula. The banter between your characters is so good in this game and so immersive. Another collectible. I can't just not pick them up. Like subconscious just went over, didn't even think.
Finders keepers.
But yeah, just like the conversations between characters are just really, really great and deep because you have now 4 years of history in this game based on the events of the
When you
first
go
one.
out, I want you to trade off with Tommy and Joel. Those boys have been out for far too long.
Where do I meet them?
If you go up to the Northwest Lookout, they're scheduled to arrive later today. Watch yourself. There's too many sightings of infected recently.
Of course. I was gonna check out the creek trails. I'll need someone else to cover it.
Ellie, you know the creek trails?
Not really.
No, I actually do.
Dina's done it a bunch. I'll have the two of them take it.
Jackson is in
That sounds
Montana. right? A little squirrel. There are a lot more like animals, like moments like where you see like a bunch of rabbits. This game, I think, by the way, I imagine it's going to come to PS5,
Can I talk to you for a sec?
and I'm hoping that I'm really thinking it's going to be 4K locked at 60 frames per second, kind of like what the remaster did with the previous game.
So,
Yeah, Albert, I did.
What's going on with you and Joel?
Maria,
Guy really cares about you.
Unless you send a new
And
one.
I'm sure he didn't mean to.
we're fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry to pry.
The Asian actor's badass, says
safe.
Abe. Yeah, I like him a lot.
Thanks.
Yo, Dina, assignments.
Just give me a minute.
We get your girlfriend to the stables, please.
That's such a real reaction. Like, they capture it so well in just the dialogue and the expressions.
Hey, guys! I'm tapping out. Come on! How long?
Hey.
Hey,
Here she is. She's really cool. I like her.
I just want to say sorry for running off last night.
Oh, it's okay. I totally get it. I felt bad.
Why?
Because I started the whole thing, and I shouldn't have kissed you in front of all of those people. And
No, you were drunk. It's fine.
well, still, I don't want you to think.
That's
I'm
story
not
of my
really
life.
into it or anything. Just...
You know what I love about you? How you let me finish my sentences.
All right. Well, we should probably get going.
Yeah.
Ow! What the fuck? I'm not even playing!
Cause you're a chicken. You're a chicken.
I hate this kid so much.
You want to fuck him up?
Yeah, I do.
You asked for it. You better run, you little shits. Holy shit! Get to cover. Go, go!
Gotcha!
We're on the board, suckers.
Oh! Eat that!
Ow! Fuck
Damn!
yeah.
I'm on that kid.
Don't tell your mom. Oh, I'm coming for you, Tiny.
Yeah, you better run. You better run!
No, you little shit. I see you.
Oh, suck it! Ugh. I'm gonna come over there and fight you, like, for real.
Oh, what a shot. Come on.
Oh!
Oh, you better hide.
In your face!
We're winning.
Eat snow! Ow! I know where you live, Alex!
Your parents don't love you.
Gotcha. I see you! Ah. Ow! Who taught you that? Ow! Oh, man. God, my shirt.
No fair. Eat it, shrimps. Hey.
How's it feel?
No. Get her. Help me. You'll never get away with this. Get off.
Get off of her, you monsters! All right, we actually have some work to do. Scram.
Man.
I guess I asked for that, huh? Yep.
There
go.
is no multiplayer in this game. Yet.
So, Jesse wants us to do the creek trails. He's gonna relieve Joel and Tommy.
Oh, that's nice he assigned us together.
You missed the snow. Sergeant, shame on you.
Morning, girls.
Morning.
How about a high five, buddy? Huh? No? Just gonna sit there? Alright. Suppose I'm asking too much out of NPCs, right?
Thank Thank you.
I got the I bought the disc version from some unknown beautiful angel in Texas who sold it on eBay to me like on Saturday, and next day shipped it to me. She is truly a hero. She doesn't even know it.
That's a good girl. Look who's here.
Thanks.
Some of this place takes place in Washington. 80% of what I've played so far has been in the state of Washington. I'm early. I'm still early in the game.
Ah, look who decided to join us.
Yeah.
One for you. And one for you. Open it up. Settle down, children.
No, I don't know what she looks like in real life, but I don't think I really...
You all know the drill. Run your routes, mark your logbooks.
Oh, Ollie
clear any
Beard.
infected you see.
Join the
Run into
Discord.
Anything you can't handle.
You'll like it.
You come back. Be smart about it.
Hopefully this Glenn doesn't get his head smashed in.
Get going.
By the way, those footprint trails that you see, I don't know how long they last. But I think they're there permanently. Maybe not literally, but... Oh my god, I gotta change that follow. My Twitter is actually at PS5 trophies _ I didn't realize that was still... Oops. I'm playing on the PS4 Pro. Chungo. All right, here's your chance to get out of chat. Because someone's going to like be a shithead and tell you these characters who they are. And I'd rather not happen. I'd rather just give you guys the fair warning. She's jacked. Fuck. Holy cow.
What were you dreaming about?
Was I talking?
You're doing your teeth grinding thing.
Where have you been?
I actually like his voice acting a lot. I don't know who this dude is.
Trust me.
How am I playing this? This game came out 4 hours ago.
Come on. This way.
In New Zealand.
Ugh,
5 hours
it's
ago.
cold. You sure you don't want to do this when the sun's out? And it's warmer?
No. Can't wait.
And you don't want to just tell me?
I just want to see my footprints disappear.
To see it.
It's not a video game unless your footprints disappear. I got this game on eBay, guys. I got it the same way any one of you all could have done it. Sony did not send me any copies of the game. Come on. Make my snow trail disappear. This is irritating the hell out of me. How much resource and memory are you going to use for footprints? Like, I feel like if I stayed here long enough, I can probably... Oh. Clear all the snow? And
What are you
it's
doing
definitely very
wandering around
fluid.
out here by yourself?
been restless.
You too.
There are a lot of
The farther
these.
south we go, the prettier it's gotten.
I think this is like
You
the
want to keep going? Just drive all the way to Mexico?
a slowdown
I've thought
for
about
loading purposes. There's a lot of
See
that.
Danny's hometown.
Yeah, I don't see that living up to his stories somehow.
Oh, here's a cool move, by the way, guys. Like, it tells you to, like, crouch, and
You did all this. in
sometimes
the
you have to go prone.
Yes.
My favorite move... Oh, Gus, thank you again. Can't wait to play, he says. Thanks for the super chat. My favorite move is just sprint, prone, and get up. You just dive to the ground. A little pro tip for you guys. Say another example of, you know, basically two paths leading to the same place to give you a little bit more sense of scale
Going
here.
like this. We're gonna be tired for today's trip.
No, I am not Ellie right now.
Far.
Hey, is Mel okay? She seemed out of it these past few days.
She'll be fine.
You stop being weird. You're freaking me out.
I'm not being weird.
That's cool.
Are you breaking up with Mel?
What? No. You wish.
I've had my fill. Thank you.
What sources do I use when planning my trophy guide runs? My own brain.
You're gonna. Ouch.
We can't all be as graceful as you.
Clearly.
What is that?
You'll be fine.
It's too high.
Come on.
Shit.
Hey. Eyes on me. Abby. Stop looking down.
Owen, do we have to go back this way?
Consider it
All right, Albert.
an opportunity to work on your fears.
How about I work my foot up your ass?
About 20 minutes or so left of this little
Stop flirting.
playthrough. Yeah, Leonard, I did. I actually, if you watch my first collectible guide for this game for chapter 1, I addressed that. Like, most people come here once or twice a year, so if you're new. Yeah, this is Abby.
Is this it?
We made it.
Holy shit. It's a fucking city.
Yeah.
Have you told anyone else?
Wanted you to see it first. Saw an armed patrol go from town to an outpost over there. A few more outposts in between.
It's Abby.
They have electricity, guns. It's a lot of people.
We can figure it out.
Okay. Assuming he's in there, how do we get to him?
We can corner one of the patrols and get confirmation, and then, I don't know, maybe find a way to lure him out.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure they'll be happy to offer that information up.
Well, then we make them.
You hear yourself?
Okay, what do you want to do? What is going on with you?
Mel's pregnant.
Oh. Okay.
It's not just that, though.
Should I say congrats?
When everyone else sees this, they're gonna want to turn back.
We can convince him, right? I fucking knew I couldn't count on you.
Abby, I want what you want, but not at any cost. Hey,
Don't.
I'll increase the volume during cutscenes. Try to remember.
see you back at the lodge.
This game, one of the cool things I like about it is you get a lot of cool pairings of some of the characters. Kind of keeps things a little kind of fresh. And very interesting.
Fuck it.
I don't give a fuck. I'll do the whole thing on my own.
It's a very pretty game. Actually, you know, there's one thing I would like to say I don't care for, especially if you have a, because I have a, decent headset, but like Ellie's breathing, like even if you're just standing still, you could just hear her like breathe quietly, like she's got like the mic too close to her face or something. Which is a little disturbing sometimes. It's very faint, but I think because I let it bother me, now it's like all I hear.
Look out. It's just a short hike.
You get to play as Joel at all? Yeah, I think so.
Pregnant.
This is Abby. This is one of the new girls in the game. What happened to you guys? Where am I going? Oh, here. Another squeeze. A lot of squeezing. A lot of loading. This game has a lot of data, guys.
Oh, shit.
Excuse me, buddy. Looks like a woman. Not entirely sure. Jesus! Our first kill, guys. There's our first kill. Jesus. Woman? I can't see. Oh no. Okay, I forgot I was playing on Survivor difficulty. Alright, so we got killed on the second enemy of the game, but at least I got past the first one. Well, to do it again. Different kill animation. Kind of cool. Come here, woman. The spores, Narniac, I think is what caused the infection. Cordyceps. Oh! Damn! Oh!
Fuck. My shoulder.
Oh, the obligatory how to use a health kit tutorial. Pull up the gun, yeah.
You.
Pull out the gun. Pull out the gun. I'm telling you, I want to do a run where I don't shoot a gun once. Like an all melee run.
How do I get out of here? This is a bad idea, Abby.
We have another collectible opportunity here if we just kind of backtrack into the house. You see, check mark means I already have it on a previous playthrough. But we'll pick it up anyways. There are a lot of collectibles in this game. 102 of them in this first Jackson chapter and Seattle, the second one. We can.
Okay. It's gotta be close.
Vacuum applied to the first one. Got some things to do. By the way, using Ellie, when I get to play as Ellie, the way she just dominates clickers in this game, oh, it's so satisfying. Oh, I can scan for nearby enemies. Which way did I come in? Anything in here? I have no bullets. They don't give you anything here on Survivor difficulty. Hey, that's not where I came in. You dummy. Oh, and that's that. You can't just rely on being able to shoot everybody in this game. Unless you really, really, really want to search every corner.
I'm so lost. Shit.
Damn. Just trying to get away, just so I can shoot. Okay. We're gonna sneak into that a little bit better, so we don't alert the enemies as we're, getting in there. I was just kind of running. That was terrible.
Shit.
The runners just talked? I didn't notice that. That's an accessibility option, by the way. I won't use it because normally shouldn't. I can probably get through this without even touching her, right? Uh-oh. They can't come after me, can they? Ha! You guys are stuck.
Horse tracks. Where's the patrol?
There's our girl.
Come on. This way.
The graphics are brilliant, Bryce.
Right behind you.
I'm telling you, this is something to be seen. I have not noticed, I don't think, any frame rate drips. Solid 30 frames per second.
Do you miss being with him?
With Jesse? No.
Been together for so long.
Look, Jesse's great. I love his parents. They will always be family, but we were just on autopilot.
Hey, how come we never talked about this stuff?
I don't know. It didn't feel... You never really talked to me about Kat.
Yeah, 'cause there isn't much to talk about.
Yow.
I got the impression that you didn't really like her.
The first game
I
did
don't
not
care
need
about
a
her one way or
sequel.
the other.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Okay.
That ending?
No, I think she's a talented artist.
That was like the biggest
I've grown to
cliffhanger
love
ever.
That tattoo of yours.
Well, that's so big of you.
And I think she wasn't right for you.
Interesting.
Shut up.
Okay.
You can tie Shimmer up here. Hey. You want to see something spectacular?
You're gonna point at your face, aren't you?
Nothing is that spectacular.
Oh, brother.
Come on, stupid.
You can probably download this game right now if you pre-order it. You'll have to wait until midnight, your local time, in order to play it, though.
Hey, it's this way.
Is it?
What do you think of this view, huh?
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, this route has its perks.
Where do we sign in?
Come on.
Fuck.
And we got another collectible type here. This is called journal entries. There is no optional conversation thing, although I think some of them might lead to a journal entry, or maybe, possibly, I don't know. But if you look in her book, got a lot of interesting stuff. I'm gonna just leave it there, but you should definitely, when you get it, go through.
Who do you used to do this route with? Jesse?
Eugene.
Right. Ah, Eugene.
Become a girl?
Man, he was funny.
Oh, yeah. Plus, He taught me about rewiring electronics and stuff. May we all be that sharp at 73.
May we all make it to 73.
There's a lot of really funny bits in this game. There are, like, maybe that was just a chuckle, but there was some just laugh out
Through
loud
here.
moments. And conversely, a lot of emotional moments. The texture of this wall. It's like every brick is unique, not just copy pasted. All right, so when we get to the next logical stopping point, we will
Sign us in.
use that opportunity to bid
What was this
farewell.
place?
I'll get back to my collectible guides.
It used to be a radio tower.
Got a long way to go on those, so. One bullet at a time, Survivor. Oops. Sign in. I believe everything was all clear.
And there.
You see how Tommy and Joel's teamed up together? Kind of see how the world has kind of moved on in the last 4 years and how it's more structured and organized here in the city
Come
of
here.
Jackson. I am not giving away a physical copy. Unless I get
Town
one.
up ahead's our last stop. Take a look.
Sorry. I wonder if we could see Abby anywhere out there.
There's a ski lodge. That's the one on Tommy and Joel's route.
That's the one.
I see a strip mall.
Oh, with the supermarket? No, town's past that.
There's the town. With the big tower thing.
Yep, that's where the next lookout is. Let's get back to the horses. Question. Were you wearing those same clothes yesterday?
They're clean.
That's such a girl conversation to have. Not to say men don't have that conversation. But I've never said, hey, Chuck, were you wearing those clothes yesterday? I look at him and go, you must have had a great night last night.
Come on.
I think we should go out like Eugene.
From a stroke?
Look at the
Oh,
interaction with the
from
trees.
old
Imagine
age.
when I brush up against it.
Living a long life.
You? No way. Come on. You're way too reckless.
Oh, look who's talking.
Well, you'll probably die from hypothermia from wearing canvas sneakers in the snow.
Sorry, I get so
I didn't
amazed.
wear boots today. You know how you're gonna die?
Let me guess. You're gonna kill me? Did I ruin your punchline?
No. Maybe. Fuck you.
Sorry.
These two have like the coolest relationship. I'm telling you guys. Like I am not far into this game, but from what I've seen so
Hey,
far,
should we check these houses out?
yeah, we should.
Seems quiet, but we can if you want. I bet they still got supplies.
They do. Two of them also have collectibles. There's not one in
What do
here.
you know about this place?
Just another evacuated neighborhood. Infected almost never make it out this far. We usually catch them on the outer perimeter. What are you doing tonight?
I was thinking of inviting Joel to watch a movie.
Oh. You guys good?
Yeah.
What movie are you guys gonna watch? What's Joel into?
Curtis and Viper 2. That's the one that's been on my radar for a while.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm playing this.
Well, we used to watch these
'cause I bought
cheesy
it.
80s action movies. He's really into them.
So am I.
Oh no.
Cheesy action movies from the 80s.
I actually really like them too. What about you? What are you doing later?
Some people were talking about sneaking out. Going sledding.
That sounds fun.
She's gonna come up here and hand me a collectible. I could just walk over and grab it, but cinematic reasons, as a game director or director of
Hey.
the stream.
Look what I found. Isn't it one of those superhero cards you're all into?
Ooh, I don't have this one. Thanks, Dina.
What's Curtis and Viper 2 about?
Okay, so 2 former commandos that go rogue to fight bad guys. And I think in this one, they go up against Russian spies or something.
I'm more interested in this than I thought I would be.
This will win Game of the Year, Brandon.
Fuck.
I mean, this isn't a technical achievement.
Temperature dropped.
And well written, well acted.
Easy going. Shit. What the fuck? Oh, that smell. Looks like infected did this.
You think?
How many do you think it would take to bring down a moose?
More than one. Where the hell are they?
Let's go find him.
Yeah, let's go find them.
Got more blood.
Shit.
Save you some trouble. I'll just
Dina,
hop
this way.
in. I'm telling you guys, Ellie is a
It's down.
fucking badass in this game.
That's one. Let's see if we can get around to the back of the supermarket.
Good idea.
We can, but I need to go in here first. Make sure we get everything we can get. Every bullet counts. Do people know Ellie is immune? Well, no. The only people that know is Tommy and his wife, and Joel. I can't believe I couldn't even remember Joel. Who's that other guy that knows? At least in the time of this game. All right.
Good?
Yeah,
Ellie has got a badass
throwback.
knife that doesn't ever break.
thanks.
At least as far as I'm aware.
What's the most infected you've ever taken down on patrol?
It's gotta be the one I had with Joel a year or so ago. It was like, I don't know, a dozen. You?
Cleared about 20 once. There was a
Don't
group
spoil the
passing
game
through.
at the golf scene. I don't even know what that is. Fallen one.
Maybe we'll get you a new personal record today.
I'm only gonna play until the next logical stopping point here. Which, for some reason, I'm not remembering where I'm supposed to go. Ah, I think over here.
Dina, this way. More runners.
Let's keep it going.
Let's see how it goes.
And also, let me say, Dina is freaking badass, too. Like, she's the best sidekick we've had so far.
Watch out!
Where the hell are they? Oh my God, there's a lot of them. Oh my! He's trying to run. Oh my God! I have no health kits, do I? All right, we can do this.
Move it!
Oh God! See, I did that panicky photo mode thing. This is actually pretty good timing on my photo mode, though, if I might say so myself. I might have to play with this here for a minute, right? Kind of hard with the camera position, though, because of the wall. All right, we got to go this side. Look at the brains. Look at the brains. Dude, look at the fucking brains. Okay. I'm sorry. I you know, any chance that I get a cool photo mode shot? Maybe we go from above? Trying to think if contrast between the fence there. All right, there we go. I'm sorry. What is, I mean, this is never. I'm never gonna have like the perfect photo mode shot. Maybe I just get a. Let me just close this a second here. There we go. Got a. Oops, no, I don't. Save it to my hard drive. Back and to the left. That's funny. I'll come back to it. Actually, you know what? Let me just save a local copy on my PC. That way it's not, I don't have to dig through my, I just want to take another shot here. There we go. Oh, no, we don't want to update the 4K capture utility. There we go. We'll just go with that one. I won't play with any filters or anything. I could literally be in photo mode for an hour. Ah! Dodge! Oh, I missed my dodge! Oh my God! Oh. I need to find materials to craft. I haven't learned crafting yet.
Yeah. Looks like it.
We've still got to get the ones in the supermarket.
Let's keep circling the building. There's gotta be a way in.
Oh, sorry, echoing. That's because I opened up another instance of my capture card, 4K capture card. Apologize. It's exceptionally annoying. All right, so this is kind of one of those weird things you just got to kind of wait for Dina to finish her path. She has a very scripted path that she normally takes. Very similar to how the first game was designed.
Ellie,
certain key points.
Want to look around?
All right, go ahead.
Okay, I think now is going to be the time.
There's a hole in the roof over there. Here.
To kind of pause this, let me get back to making collectible guides. I use the Elgato 4K 60 Pro capture card.
All right, let's figure out how to get in there.
Yeah. We'll get inside and then we'll
Dina, under here.
we'll continue the survivor difficulty playthrough at another time. I will be doing like speedrun stuff.
Ellie, are you clean?
Yeah. Just banged up.
Please die of old age and not because you get infected. I really don't want
Hey, don't
to
worry.
shit
We're gonna get inside this building and we're gonna call it there. so I can make my guides for you guys. Again, I recommend avoiding any of the accessibility options that would make trophy hunting easier.
Actually, yeah.
Nice.
Unless you want to play the game like this. Which, as you can see, is not very pretty. When making my collectible guides, I have to
Seeing
play
under
the
that
game like
roof?
that because I need to find them as quickly as possible.
Not sure.
Okay, we're almost inside.
This way.
And there we go. Ellie
in.
is going to put on her mask here in just a second, which shows you that Dina or
Should
no
we
one
check
else
for
knows.
supplies?
So we are going to end it here, guys. I want to thank you so much for all of you guys for being here and checking this game out. I am still early in the game, but it is easily my favorite game of the year so far. Maybe of the past 2 years. If it holds up, it could be since the first game. But we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.